Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is How To with Key. This is a creator who only found us a couple of months ago, but just came into the Superchat community blazing with engagement and positivity and energy. So for that reason, they're featured today, and we feature a different channel almost every single day based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. I really do appreciate the idea that How To with Key often engages our chat, and by getting conversations going here during the live stream, we're able to share information and then make all better decisions for our videos and our channels. So, hopefully everybody's doing okay. If anybody in the chat wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I do have a question for everybody, because something's come up in the last couple of hours, and a couple of different creators have reached out to me with the same thing, saying they're missing a video. They're missing their latest video. And I wonder if anybody else is having a problem like this. Now, I don't want to alarm everybody, because it's likely that almost nobody is going to have that problem, but I'm just curious if anybody has noticed, like maybe their latest release is just missing right now or something like that. I know how weird that sounds, but it's something that's going on right this second. So other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it really does help. I will appreciate it greatly. And forgive me while I just pop in a message to the chat here and pin that. I think I forgot to do that yesterday. We all, you know, have so much to do. Now, hopefully everybody's enjoying the journey, but I think we can all agree that, you know, everything we do on YouTube ends up becoming work. And it's very easy to forget some of the simple things, even in your routine. But there we go, and hopefully that will be okay. So I'll do some introductions in a quick second. I haven't even started adding people onto the wheel today, but we'll do that. You know, of course, our members get added right away. Chris's Clever Craft is here. Actually, you know what? I'll ask for a favor if everybody doesn't mind. If you have noticed a problem with your videos, like if any videos are missing, please reach out to me on Instagram. If you have it at Superchat, it's all one word, of course, and let me know there, because I'll certainly miss everything in the chat like I always do. And I appreciate everybody's patience. If anybody has mentioned something that you were hoping I would see in the chat, just please be patient with me. I'm always way behind when we're at the beginning of the live stream. But if you hang on until after the introductions, I'll keep my eyes open and see if we can address everybody's comments and concerns. So I got a few channels on the wheel here. Chris's Clever Craft, Claymare is in the house. Corinna Mark is here as a member and a moderator. Diary of Emma Bell is here, and Jack Dawson. I was actually hanging out for the first time twice in one day today. He was streaming this morning, and then again not too many hours afterwards. So I've got them all on the wheel right now. I'm just going to see that Phyllis Brown gets on there as well. And Sparkle's Hope Chest, of course. Wolfsbear Productions will be with us soon if they're not here already. And today we're going to do a bit of a double raid. So a raid train at the end of Superchat. In about 2.5 hours, we're going to go. Kristen Welton has a premiere for us that will be about 15 minutes. And then Wolfsbear Productions has a bit of a longer video for us to enjoy today. And we'll all be able to continue connecting in their live chats while those premieres are happening. House of X Entertainment Inc. is in the house. That's Joe, it's your boy Leo, and it's me, Wanston, yes, honey, together on a joint business channel. Unmasked Lifestyles in the house. And I've got them all on the wheel because they all happen to be members. One Busy Mama's in the house. I think it's only for the second time ever caught her on a live stream. it's never as often as we wish that we're supporting each other. You know, we all wish we could do a better job of supporting each other. As we grow and we become, you know, our audiences get bigger, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. But that was a nice treat to be able to catch her for a few minutes. Andrea Raynette is here for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I think I missed some action in the chat. I better check that out. Blood Dragoon is in the house. I actually just caught them on a live stream not too long ago as well, when I am lucky enough to be able to work on the computer. I try to have a couple of windows open so that I'm supporting as many creators as I can at the time. So I was lucky to catch a few people today. Jack Dawson dropped a super chat on us. He's done that many times, so for that reason we'll make sure that his channel is the first one that we look at after How To with Key, our featured channel for today, before I start spinning the wheel again. But let me get back into a few more introductions here. We got a very busy beginning of the live stream again, so thank you everybody for that. And my internet wants to choke, of course, as soon as I need it. So I'll tell you what we're looking at right now is How To with Key. And like I said, this is a creator who recently came into the Superchat family just blazing with engagement and energy and positivity, which is really, really cool. And I'm very grateful for that. And I see How To with Key out supporting other creators as well. So for that reason, they've been featured today. We don't have a sub count on this channel right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or many more. And so we just want to push each other along. Cute Goth Girl Gamer is in the house. She also happens to be a member, so I put her on the wheel. And I'll get back to my introductions in a quick second here, and then we'll start flipping channels onto the screen. Ben Genetics is back in the house. Always good to see you here. And Facing Reality, of course, always engages the chat with lots of positivity. Diana Brienne Fairchild is in the house. That's another energetic creator. Black Phoenix is with us almost every day. Glorious Platter missed us yesterday, but managed to come in today. Homestead Love, you have to forgive me. I'm not sure if this is your first time with Superchat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. As well, I see Frontier Survival just came in, and Jenny June is here. It's always good to have you in the house. Mr. Fulton Mraz has been with Superchat from the very beginning, and then Mrs. VSNC09 is here along with Nita VR Designs. It's good to see you both. Princess Beyond Passions is in the house. Re30 Gaming is back, and Radical Productions, a longtime friend of Superchat, is here. Rabbit Hole Clickers, an extremely supportive channel. They support us every day here on Superchat, and then they happen to be in our copyright-free music channel just about every day as well. For those of you who haven't seen it already, all of the same music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams, and you'll find Rabbit Hole Clicker over there almost every single day. Southern Sandy's been over there many times before as well, and that channel is another engaging creator. The American Wanderers in the house. They're here with us almost every day. The Real Deal with Shonda's an extremely supportive creator who's with us, and the How To Lady always engages our chat and spreads a lot of positive energy and positivity through the chat. Unqualified Player, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. Fanatic Guides in the house, another great friend and a very supportive channel, somebody who supports on all of my channels, and I finally caught up with one of your videos today. And I noticed that we've got some more action in the chat that I was just about to miss. Jenny June dropped a super chat on us as well, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate that extra support, especially to get us going for today. So Jenny June will be the next channel that we look at before I start spinning again. Jack Dawson, when I look for this channel, I have to type in Jack Dawson MLB The Show. And I'm just typing that in the chat to let everybody know. So the thing is with Jack Dossett, he's got such an unbelievably popular channel name. So what happens in this case is that he struggles with the search results, of course, right? So hopefully everybody will type in either Jack Dawson MLB The Show or Final Fantasy or Call of Duty or Assassin's Creed or another big name for a video game that he streams on his channel. That will help you find him. When we search, find, and click on these creators' names, we're actually doing them a service and helping them rise up the search results until eventually the YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are looking for them. Chris's Clever Craft is coming in with some comedic references to yesterday's live stream. The burner is in the house. James Gype, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Another big channel where you can meet lots of friends and family members. And hopefully everybody will help me in wishing a happy birthday to one of our member and moderators. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is celebrating today, and they actually just had a birthday live stream moments ago. So Sam's Vlogs Trains and More was definitely enjoying it himself. If you rewatch that live stream, he doesn't stop laughing for an hour. And people were kind of playing games in the chat with him and stuff like that. It was really fun. Fanatic Guide recently got a copyright strike. Copyright strikes usually come from video. Copyright claims usually come from audio. Love to travel with Wave. Good to see you here for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect here, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And pardon me while I'm just catching up with something here. Okay, so forgive me, I've asked a couple of people, I've asked anybody who's having a glitch right now with missing videos. What's happened for a couple of creators is that I've found that they're missing the latest video, whether it's published or not, which is a very weird glitch. Now, the reason why I'm asking is because the more people who tell us this is a problem, the more we're going to hopefully be able to realize that this is just a glitch and not an individual problem. Your video is probably still there. For those of you who remember, a few days ago, YouTube was having trouble with uploads and thumbnails particularly. Lots of people were coming on live streams like Jack Dawson right here, and the thumbnails were not working properly. I was going through that too. So I appreciate everybody reaching out. I'm not going to necessarily respond to every message or anything like that, but I do appreciate a couple of people letting me know. So my opinion is that it looks very much like a glitch in YouTube right now. So for those of you who are having a bit of a problem with that, I would hopefully be a little bit less worried about it, because likely this is something that YouTube is on. Likely your video is going to come back. The biggest problem, of course, is for creators that have posted something. You're going to possibly lose all the views that came along with that. And in the case of anybody putting out a series of videos, your series gets affected in that way. So I understand how horrible that can be. Now, luckily, you know, I've been on YouTube a few years now. I've seen a channel shut down. I've seen a channel, one of the channels I run got demonetized, and we got it remonetized, which was interesting as well. So there's a lot of terrifying things that can happen, but this is one of the things that's very good about having, let's say, a community, but at times a lot of it feels much more like a family. Then people will really care when you have a question about something that, you know, could potentially be horrible on YouTube. At least you have true friends that will, you know, be able to look at it and say, like, no, wait a second, it looks like the popular opinion here is that it's just a glitch, everything is going to be okay, right? Sometimes we all need a little bit of that. Jenny June is the next channel that we're going to look at. So Jack Dawson, thank you so much for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. Jenny June, same thing. I really do appreciate that extra support, especially to get us going. Jenny June has 1,530 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 1,600 that she'll soon be thinking about. We can see she's got featured channels here front and center, which is very cool. I've obviously got to catch up with you, but it's great to have you back in the chat. And then I'm going to try to catch up with the chat. If anybody's mentioned something that I missed, like a question or a comment, just please be patient with me. And if you don't mind, mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @ mention Superchat Connect and Grow. I will keep my eyes open. Oh, and then there you go. Okay, Rabbit Hole Clicker says, yeah, it's a bug, and they're updating things in the back end. So hopefully that's the case. And my bet is that Rabbit Hole Clicker is likely very right. Rabbit Hole Clicker actually offers a lot of help when it comes to technical details and things like that. They seem to be somebody who's like in YouTube every single day, like I am in the background of channels. You know, like I'm running 6 different channels. I'm in and out of most of those dashboards and most of those studios every single day. So if something is up, likely I'm going to see it across a few different channels. But I appreciate everybody's help with that as well, especially for the idea. We just want to try to, you know, give our friends a little bit of put their mind at ease, let's just say, as to the idea that, you know, maybe something wrong isn't going to be wrong for long. Keto Mama Michelle, good to see you here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. Team Goodman is here. Adventures on the Homestead, it's good to see you as well. And Glorious Platters reaching out to swap playlists. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, in the chat, please just simply say so. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Rabbit Hole Clicker's pointing out, yeah, there's apparently a big update coming in October. A few things will change. I'm praying to God for a lot of creators to get the super thanks. A lot of us are waiting for that. But there are a lot of other things. So, for instance, one of the things that Facing Reality sent over to me before anybody else was an update that they put out that said that coming in October, if I remember right, the channels with over 500 subscribers will get the community tab and be able to be mentioned when we share posts, which is really, really cool. That's something that could be very helpful. So the farther that stuff expands, the better it is for everybody, I think. Here is Corinne and Mark. So they're here as a member and a moderator, as is Makeup Mom and Son. I'm just going to get them onto the wheel right away. And then forgive me if I'm missing anything in the chat. But as long as everybody's still meeting friends and family members, we're all good. And Corinne and Mark is a member and a moderator, but this is, you know, Corinne has become a dear friend over a long period of time. And Sam Slogs Trains and More, who's celebrating a birthday, actually comes to us originally from Corinne and Mark. And this is a creator who definitely does a lot of experimentation on YouTube when it comes to channels and videos and trying different things, which is great because this is going to lead to a rapid increase in instinct so that the channel and its videos can move even faster and grow exponentially, hopefully, right? So with almost 1,200 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer right now. They happen to be fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. They've got featured channels going on their channel as well, so you can see they share generosity in every way that you can here on YouTube. So hopefully you'll enjoy some of that support coming back to you after you connect with them. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And so let's spin the wheel one more time. Michael's Adventures has a nice message for Sam there as well. It makes sense, Rabbit Hole Clicker. Yeah, makes sense. There's a lot going on. My guess is pretty soon there's going to be a lot more traffic coming from Canada soon. We've got our national election, our federal election coming up in a couple of days. I've already voted. We can vote early, but we can expect a bit of change coming soon, I'm sure. There's threats of more lockdowns here. And then, hopefully everybody is doing okay in the chat. I'm just trying to catch up. Now, forgive me if I've missed any anything in the chat. And then thank you, Jenny June, very much. She will connect with everybody afterwards. She's heading out for a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, which I don't know how far that franchise or that chain expands, but in North America, it's well known as a great party place. I remember even as a kid, I'd go to Chuck E. Cheese for a few friends' birthday parties and stuff like that. Lots of video games and things like that around that place, and pizza. I'm just guessing. Love to travel with wave. I'm just guessing. There's threat of, now they're talking about a fourth wave, and you know, there's threats of lockdowns. Not everybody's going to believe that right this second. I'm just saying I will not be surprised if it happens, and soon. Oh, and then facing reality, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that you're doing okay, and I'm sure everybody will be very understanding about that. And then How To with Key is in the house. That's our featured channel for today, but it's good to have you here. Phyllis Brown is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. As we can see, they've actually got a website going here as well, impactme58.com. Why don't we look at what that is? And see what Phyllis Brown has got going on for us. Phyllis Brown's been, like I said, a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a while. So if anybody wants to have a look at this, it's looking like a very serious operation. So hopefully everybody will check that out when you connect with Phyllis Brown. We don't have a sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We just want to push her towards her next milestone. We all want to, you know, we all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types. We know that she has over 1,000 because she's got a community tab here. But we just want to push her a little bit farther along. And thank you, Sam Slogs, Trains, and More, especially for a super chat on your birthday. I appreciate that, especially because I didn't even put your channel on the wheel yet. But we'll put it right on the screen. That will be the next one that we look at. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is celebrating his birthday today. It is a birthday bash extravaganza, and you are a part of the after party right now. He actually was just live right before Tuber Chat. So Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More has 1,300 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards that milestone and get him a little bit farther. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More comes to us as a member and a moderator, like I said, originally from Corinne and Mark, and he's been a great friend and a great supporter for a long time. Happens to be a moderator on our copyright-free music channel as well. He shows generosity, as you can see, in every way that you can on YouTube. He does the featured channels collaboration. He's willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours, and once a week he does a live stream where he allows people and encourages them to connect in the same way that we do here on Tuber Chat. So there's a bit of variety on this channel. There are a lot of train videos, but there's a lot of live streams as well, which is really, really cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Like I said, they're celebrating their birthday today, so it makes it even that much more special that they're spending time with us. I appreciate every moment everybody spends here in Tuber Chat. I have got to get up just for a quick second. I'm not going to turn the screen off or anything like that. I'll leave you with Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More just for a minute, and I will be right back. Phyllis Brown, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that extra generosity, and I'll be right back in another moment. Alright, pardon me for that. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get a channel up here right away and see what's happening. Radical Productions, you better sing. If I sing, it's going to be a disaster. I'll tell you another story. This is storytelling weekend. In 1996, I worked on a cruise ship for a summer. I was a DJ. And one time, thank you, one time I had to host karaoke. I actually had to host it a couple of times. But if you've ever been to a karaoke in a, whether it's a party or a bar, a wedding, anything like that, you will know that often the hosts will say, if not a lot of people are coming up to sing, they'll say, well, you better sing because you don't want to hear me sing. But I would tell people, I'd say, okay, you know how people say that, but I'm telling you, you really don't want to hear me sing. There are a couple things in the world that I'm good at, but that is not one of them. So let's all save ourselves the trouble, and everybody else can sing. So Radical Productions can lead everybody off, and everybody can sing happy birthday to Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and more. Straps Adventures, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. Maybe Rabbit Hole Clicker, maybe you can get a scammer to sing. It's not like Rabbit Hole Clicker hasn't got somebody to sing on the phone before. You'll have to go over to their channel and see how that worked out. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get it around to everybody. The American Wander, too. Phyllis Brown, I'm a jack of a few trades, not all. A few trades. Jessica's Place, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome, and hopefully you're going to meet some new friends and family members for today. As a reminder for everybody, of course, we put the instructions for how to connect with people and exactly what we do here in the description of every video, so everybody can go and look at that whenever they need to. How To with Key, thank you for the positivity and thank you for your kind words. It's a pleasure to have your channel featured for today. How To with Key is a creator that always engages the chat and is been featured in today's video. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, which you have seen. Makeup Mom and Son has been a previously featured channel here on Superchat. She's here as a member and a moderator and is a great friend as well. Somebody who's extremely supportive. She will have a live stream actually coming up soon. So she happens to do it around the same time that we do Superchat. But we can go back and see these afterwards. And what you'll see is Corinne and Mark is actually going to be interviewed today. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is lined up for next weekend. And then we'll see who else she's got. This is a series of videos, and I've been honored to be included in that as well. But Makeup Mom and Son does a lot more than these interviews. There's a lot of variety on her channel. She does hauls, she does makeup tutorials and unboxing videos, and then random live streams as well. She's an extremely supportive creator, so much that when she started live streaming several months ago, her very first live stream lasted 4.5 hours and was rated 3 times. So I think that speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel, to be getting that much overwhelming support from other creators. That comes from giving that kind of support out to others. So hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. We're moving a little bit quicker than we usually do, I think. And that's okay. And thank you, How To with Key. So Clay Mayer is coming up right now. This is a longtime friend of Tuberchat. She does a lot of live streaming. Now, she does a mix of videos as well, and it's pure variety on this channel. But one of the things that's most notable about Clay Mayer is when you can make it into a live stream, she does a fantastic job of making sure that everybody is promoted. She's constantly encouraging everybody to connect in the same way that we do here on Tuberchat, and she's very welcoming. And it's great to see creators promoting the idea of people connecting together that way, especially so much. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that kind of support as well. When you get to Clay Mayer's channel, she's fully monetized with super chats and memberships available. She's got almost 2,700 subscribers right now. She really only needs a few more to get there, and I'm sure she's going to have it this weekend. But hopefully you'll enjoy the kind of support that she gives when you get over there, especially if you can catch a live stream. But like I said, it's pure variety over there, so you can catch a lot of videos as well. I'm going to start getting some names from our chat list now for the wheel, and we'll see what we can do about adding a few people on here. Facing Reality, of course, is going to be right at the top, as she always is. Facing Reality spreads all kinds of positivity and inspiring thoughts, both on her channel and in the chat. She's got a ton of energy and always engages conversation here, which I'm very grateful for, because like I said, I learn from creators of all sizes every single day, and I want to make the best decisions for my videos and channel and different channels as well. And the more we talk about these things, the better we could do. So, Facing Reality, Gloria's Platter, and the How To Lady have been added to the wheel. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up and see what's happening. Mrs. VSNC09. Yeah, look at Facing Reality. Look at that luck. And she's coming up right away. So, like I said, this is a creator who always engages the chat, whether it's comments or questions based on things that they've learned or are wondering about in their journey. They've now got almost 700 subscribers. It's possible they might be able to get all the way to 700 today. They only need 6 more. But we know that they're going to have it shortly, and we'll start getting them on the road towards 800 soon. So Facing Reality, like I said, always engages the chat, and the more we talk about all the different things that we learn, the more we can learn together. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. I know I'm saying the same things over and over again, but there's so much to that because we're able to grow faster. And one of the other big benefits is the fact that when we have new creators coming into the system, making channels and joining us, whether it's here in Superchat or outside, we can make it easier for them than it was for us. Just like, as hard as this may be to believe, it was easier for us than it was for the people who came before us as well. I don't forget that. TWTTV is in the house. Good to see you here. Another longtime friend of Tuberchat and Vibes with the Thompson family. It's great to have you back in the chat. Have Cheetah will view. I'm not sure if I welcomed you earlier, but it's great to have you here always. That's an incredibly supportive creator. They support on all of my channels. Buying Space, good to see you here. And let's have a look at the wheel. We'll spin. We'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Sparkle's Hope Chest is coming up right now. Straps Adventures is still in the house as well. Sparkle's Hope Chest happens to be Mom to Wolf Spirit Productions, and they'll likely be here with us again. Both of these channels are members, and I'm always happy to see in real life family supporting each other. So Sparkle's Hope Chest has pure variety on their channel, including collaborations with other YouTubers, which is great to see. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting. And Sparkle's Hope Chest also has a tight-knit community around them. You can see some familiar faces here on their featured channels list. When you feature channels on your front page like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audience and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with others. And that's where the strong and solid foundation for our channels really comes from. And pardon me just for one quick second. I'm going to be back again. And How To with Key Michael's Adventure should have a good story for you regarding pizza. Haha, Gloria's Platter, you're right. Any day is pizza day. I fully agree with that. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here and see what's coming up next. Gloria's Platter is actually coming up right now. And Like I said, I agree with the idea that any day is pizza day. Real Lady Electrician, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Real Lady Electrician I actually just ran into earlier today in another live stream, so thank you so much for coming over. And Gloria's Platter has 714 subscribers right now. There's a lot of delicious looking content on this channel, and this creator is somebody who engages the conversation as well, both here in the chat and outside. So anybody can reach out to me anytime if you'd like to. It's all one word, Tuberchat on Instagram. That's where I'm most active. And I always love talking YouTube. It doesn't have to be questions, but it can if you would like to, if there's something you think I can answer. But as well, I'm always happy to hear different things that people are experiencing or doing or hearing in the YouTube community, so that we can spread that information around and then all make better decisions for our videos and channels. And Gloria's Platter is bringing us, like I said, a lot of delicious looking content, and I put a lot of focus on some of the cooking channels and healthy lifestyle channels and things like that, because food is something that we all have in common. So I enjoy watching some of the content that these creators are coming up with, so that I can see the different things people are making for themselves, for their families, in their homes around the world in different areas, because we're getting a real look at what people are doing and eating and things like this. Like, you know, stringy cheesy potato balls. I've never seen something like that. But then you have a staple here like fried calamari, which is, you know, in my opinion, very common. And then it's interesting to see the different variety that Gloria's Platter has. So you can look at more of that when you get there. When you get over to that channel, you can see more of what they got going on as far as variety. And Holly's, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Is that a channel that I recognize? And Modest Moon Gazer, it's always good to have you in the chat. Thank you for coming in. I wonder if that's Holly's. Like, do I already know that channel? Because I ran into them earlier today in a live stream as well. And I just wonder... Oh, no, maybe not, eh? Maybe you're here for the first time. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that. But it's great to have you here, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the chat. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I'm going to just put another couple of channels on the wheel here now. So the American Wanderer, Nita VR Designs, and Princess Beyond Passions have been added to the wheel. I'm just going to spin. Joy Blessed Life, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, we're going to make sure that Joy Blessed Life is the next channel that we look at before we start spinning the wheel again. Right now, we're going to get to House of X Entertainment Inc. I see that Time with Tiffy has come in, so good to see you as well. They happen to be a member, so I'll get them on the wheel right away. Joy Blessed Life, I think, was live last night, right? They live stream regularly. Oh, and then out for a friend's birthday. Very cool. Yep. And for those of you who haven't heard yet, Sam's Vlogs Trains and More, who's here in the chat with us, is celebrating a birthday today as well. So it's nice to have these celebrations, you know, to go to and stuff like that. Yeah, Michael's Adventures is having an interesting pizza day. So, House of X Entertainment Inc. is a joint business channel between Yo, It's Your Boy Leo, and It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey. They've hit their 1,000 subscribers. They've actually blown right by it, which is great news. And hopefully everybody will end up supporting them here. They've been with Superchat from the beginning. I've been connected to both these creators for what's getting on to about 2 years now. And they both have monetized channels, which you can see right here. but this is a joint business channel. They put a lot of focus on other creators here. Excuse me. As you can see, where they have interviews that are featuring many different YouTubers. Some you know, some you don't. There's Emotion right there. And did I not see that? Yeah, okay, that was there. And then I've been interviewed with Kristen Welton by them as well, which is very cool. Angel downstairs, Rachel, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. There's Wolf Spirit Productions. I'm going to get them onto the wheel. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. 345 Barry, Trains, Lifts, and More. Good to see you in the house. Oh, and then thank you, Joy Blessed Life. Yeah, and yeah, Sam was having a good time, man. I was there as long as I could be, and he was just laughing the whole time. It's good that everybody was having a good time with Sam. He's been a friend for a long time. So, House of X Entertainment Inc., hopefully everybody will connect with them. Like I said, they just hit the 1,000 subscribers, so hopefully soon we'll see a community tab from them, and they will likely be monetized in not too long. I didn't mean to spin the wheel yet. We'll see who's coming up next, but Joy Blessed Life is coming up onto the screen right away. Thank you one more time for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. I didn't realize that Sam Swag's Trains and More actually took over our stream boss position. If you can imagine, I'm looking at two screens right now, but the way that I have mine, I'll show you my window. I have a Streamlabs OBS, and when I put it way over to the side, the stream boss is actually so far away that if I don't specifically look over at it, it changes without my noticing. But Sam's Logs Trains and More has taken the stream boss position, which is very cool. And right now we're looking at Joy Blessed Life. Like I said, they were live just yesterday. I happened to catch that. I've caught them before, and they got Pure Variety on their channel as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. They're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. Watch WX is back in the house. That's another supportive channel. I've been actually talking to them frequently because they've been in the copyright-free music channel supporting us every day as well. For those of you who haven't already seen it, all the same music that you hear in Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. And then, yeah, Mr. Fulton Mraz, after Tuber Chat in another 2 hours or so, I'll be able to talk on Facebook if you want. Unqualified Player, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Let's spin the wheel. There's Emotion right there. We were just talking about you for a quick second because House of X Entertainment Inc. was on the screen, and we noticed the video in which you were interviewed, which is very cool. I'm always happy to see these kind of collaborations going on between creators. I think I actually ripped somebody's chance off there because I spun the wheel right before I put Joy Blessed Life on, and I lost track of who actually came up on there. So you have to forgive me for that if nobody noticed. Emotion is a talented singer and songwriter. They happen to be a gold member, so we see their channel every single day. Same as Wolf Spirit, same as Makeup Mom and Son, where we run those slides at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and their link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. And Emotion actually has two channels. We'll look at both of them when they come up. Right now we're looking at Unmasked Lifestyle. This has been a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and somebody who we've actually joined on their channel. So when they did their 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which we'll see here, I actually joined them on screen, and we used the Wheel of Doom to pick their winner, which is very cool. Keds BF, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Not new. I wondered about that because I recognize the avatar, but you must have done a name change, but that's okay. Be Amazing Sylvia is in the house. Good to see you here. She happens to be a member. I'm just going to get her onto the wheel right now. Unmasked Lifestyle has almost 1,300 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Oh, Cute Goth Girl Gamer, thank you so much, Scratch and PPA. You know, we can talk all we want about the fact that Scratch and PPA is supporting other creators and things like that. But I'll tell you, if you wouldn't be able to pay if you had to pay a nickel for every time that Scratch and PPA has caught something that I've missed on Tuber Chat. So thank God and thank goodness for Scratch and PPA being able to stay on top of that. Thank you for that. So Cute Goth Girl Gamer, forgive me, I spun the wheel earlier, so we're going to make your channel the next one that we look at. We'll do that right now. Because I actually spun the wheel right before I was supposed to put Joy Blessed Life on the screen. And now we will be back in order. So 309 subscribers for Cute Goth Girl Gamer right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther as well. Cute Goth Girl Gamer actually does a handful of different things on their channel. So they do a lot of gaming. They stream almost every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. But then as well, sometimes they make music and then they publish that music on their channel after. And then as well, sometimes they do random live streams with StreamYard with different guests and stuff like that. So it's very cool, and hopefully everybody will enjoy supporting her. Cute Goth Girl Gamer supports on all of my channels. She's a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, to say the least, and happens to be a member. So of course I had put her on the wheel as soon as I saw her today. So, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, we're actually doing spectacularly right now. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. Holly's Hobby House, thank you for coming in. And I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to give a thumbs up, but it only takes a second, and you don't lose your place in the chat or anything. I really will appreciate it. Fanatic Guide still hanging out. Yeah, I'd love to push Cute Goth Girl Gamer towards 400. It'll be a little while, but hopefully with the Tuber Chat community, we can get her there a little bit faster. And then let's spin the wheel. We'll get one more channel going. We still got a long way to go. We've got actually a double raid today, so we're going to go right from Tuber Chat in another hour and a half or so. Kristen Welton has a premiere for us that's about 15 minutes long, and then we're going to go right into Wolf Spirit Productions, who has another premiere for us that's a bit longer than that as well. Everybody will be able to continue connecting today in both of those live chats, so it'll be very cool. And then tomorrow we should have a premiere from Michael's Adventures after Tuber Chat. It's going to be a very, very late live stream tomorrow, as I have some family obligations in the day. And then, I'm going to make a note for myself, actually. And then, hopefully everybody is having an amazing day. Be amazing, Sylvia. And, Gloria's Platter is going to get some lunch. Thank you so much. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend here in Tuber Chat. So as an idea, not that this matters, I don't put a lot of focus on the numbers of thumbs up, but it is fun to watch when we have like high numbers, right? So for today, we actually, what I tell people often is you can tell how busy Tuber Chat was. Like, you know, it's always busy, but you can tell how busy it was if we get 70 thumbs up in the first hour. We might actually hit 100 by the end of the live stream. So we're not even an hour in, and we're already over 70, which is very, very cool. So thank you very much, everybody. It's fun to watch sometimes. And then I see we've got a new channel that just came into the chat. Oh, actually, Tampa Barbecue Queens has been here before. I thought they were new for a quick second, but no, you've been here before. So thank you for coming back in. Hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members here. And Princess Beyond Passions has over 1,500 subscribers. She's actually halfway to 1,600 already. And then she's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships. When we get over to her channel, hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. And pardon me while I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything, because we did ask everybody. It seems that there's a glitch out there where a few creators are missing videos, missing like their latest uploaded video. But now that we've heard from a few creators saying, yeah, it seems to be a glitch, then we can feel a little bit better about it. And how to with Key is here in the chat as well. That's our featured channel for today. We feature a different channel almost every single day based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. Ked's BF, the list is never full. What happens is when the wheel gets down to about 5 or 6 names, I start adding a few more so that there's always somewhere between 5 and 10 on there. I try not to let it go below 5 or 6, just so that there's some randomness to it, if that makes sense. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here for now. And then, of course, in the case of members, I just put them on the wheel as soon as they walk in. So sometimes it takes a little bit longer. I know that these days it takes longer than it used to. But the truth is, as long as everybody's meeting new friends and family members for their channel here in the chat, that's what we're here for, right? It's nice that I put channels on the screen. I like doing it because it helps me get to know the channels and the creators over time, so I can do a better job of promoting everybody when they're here, especially those that are here most often or most active, or however you want to put that. But everybody has the chance to be on the wheel and the screen. It just often takes a long time now. And then, it looks like other than that, we're doing okay. Diary of Amabel is a fairly new member to Superchat. She's actually a fairly new member of the Superchat family. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her if you haven't already. 128 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. It's pure variety on this channel so far, but as you can see from her banner, she's expecting to do beauty, lifestyle, career, faith, analysis videos. So obviously, there's going to be plenty of variety and some shorts as well. She's already experimenting with it, which is cool. Hopefully, everybody will enjoy that when you get there. And then as well, I saw Roy and Becky's Travels come in. That is another extremely supportive creator, generous, loyal, and dedicated creators. And hopefully, everybody will enjoy connecting with them. If you haven't already as well, I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get one more channel up here, and then we'll see what we're going to do about taking a break for a few minutes. The How-To Lady is coming up. This is a creator with just a ton of energy. She is doing videos that will motivate us in many different ways. She's extremely supportive of other creators and small businesses and things like that. So she is just spreading energy and positivity and engagement all over the place. She always has the nicest things to say. She brings a ton of energy and positivity into the chat, which makes it a dream to even run a live stream like this when there's so much positivity. So the How-To Lady is definitely an energetic force for positivity and promotion. So when you look at her channel, you see, first of all, she's got featured channels front and center here. A lot of motivating videos, particularly fitness seems to be the focus lately. But when we look back just a few weeks or a couple of months ago, we start to see that she's supporting a lot of small businesses. She actually did a very thoughtful job of supporting Superchat by making a special shout out video for us, which is now on our front page, of course, because that's where I put those. But as well, when we look at the branding that they have had on their channel all of this time, they recently did a facelift, if you want to put it that way, to all of their thumbnails and their banner and everything else, and have claimed a color palette for themselves, which is really cool, and I'll tell you the reason why. When we look at their second channel, we look at the fact that they've got a similar layout, same branding, different color palette. So this, I think, is going to work very well for this particular creator, because when somebody has seen one of their videos, regardless of which channel it's on, and they enjoy it, when YouTube suggests another one of their videos from either channel, that creator will probably be inclined to check out the second video, regardless of the channel from this creator. So hopefully that makes sense. I think it's going to be a great benefit to have this kind of branding out there. And thank you so much, the How-To Lady, for your positivity. I really do appreciate it. I've been enjoying your videos, and I wish I would take some motivation and do some of the fitness exercises you've been doing. She actually talks a little bit about cleaning equipment and stuff like that before you're going to do that, which is very cool. Something that I think a lot of people might forget. It's one thing to say when you use exercise equipment you have to wipe it down after, but it's a good idea to clean it before as well. Haunted Scout, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Haunted Scouse. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you'd like. I feel like I may not have welcomed Abby Stalker Mom so long ago. Abby Stalker Mom is here with us almost every single day in Super Chat. You could do it. You know what's funny about that, the how-to lady? When I have, and it's been a very long time, but when I have done any working out at home, you know what I used to use for that is Tony Little's old, he did videos in, I don't know if it must have been the 80s, I'd say the 70s or 80s or whatever, and I don't care, what's the difference, right? You're just, lifting a couple of barbells in the house or whatever, and or dumbbells, and he Tony Little, somebody gave me the DVD and was showing me, and it actually works, right? Like, of course it all works, why wouldn't it? But it's just funny because he's the one who's so famously credited with saying, you can do it, you can do it. And Be Amazing Sylvia is up here right now. So this is a creator who is part of the Drop the Link Day crew with Team Build with Geo, Just Teresa, and a few other friends. And Be Amazing Sylvia will allow you to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. Now, she's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her, including Super Chats and memberships, and she will do all kinds of stuff to help you grow your channel when you get over there. I'm just going to show you her second channel, Sylvia and C Daily. Now, I got to catch up with this because they've now over 150 subscribers. They just did a 100 subscriber video, and then they're already beyond halfway to 200, which is very, very cool. So I hope everybody will support Be Amazing Sylvia on both of these channels, and I'm always happy to see creators break into second channels when it's appropriate. Facing Reality's got some rain going on. I've actually got a beautiful day outside. I should have streamed, but I didn't. And I'm just going to add some more names onto our wheel from our list. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'll do that during the break. Let's take a break because I did say I was going to do that. We'll go for about 3 minutes. I will be right back, and when I come back, we're going to look at the American Wanderer. All right, we're back and we're looking at the American Wanderer. So thank you everybody for hanging out. Thanks to those of you who've just come in. I saw Girl Lala just came in, and I've added some more names to the wheel. So Nita VR Designs is already there. Mrs. VSNC09 has been added. Team Goodman along with Jessica's Place. And Team Gravely's in the house. I was actually with them on a live stream earlier as well. And yeah, the chat's moving a little bit fast. So forgive me if I've missed anything. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention Superchat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. And then if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. This is the American Wanderer, and as you can see, there's more to this channel than just simply the content. Now, they say that this is a shuttle bus conversion and travel vlog, but there's actually a lot more variety here as well, including some stuff like almost like do-it-yourself videos where you're going to learn a little bit, and then some fun as well, especially with live streams. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the kind of variety you see here. They are generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters as well. 1,470 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that we know that they're thinking about. And then if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it really does help. I will appreciate it greatly. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. We'll move a little bit faster now that we're in the second half of the live stream. We've still got a long way to go, almost an hour and a half. Then we're going to watch a premiere from Kristen Welton, followed by a premiere from Wolf Spirit Productions. And let's put actually Time with Tiffy up here on the screen, and let's get Scratch and PPA. Onto the wheel. Time with Tiffy has over 6,000 subscribers, 6,300 as a matter of fact. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, and you can bet that if a creator's got anywhere around this number of subscribers, there must be much to be learned from them as well as entertained and inspired by. And you can see that they're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships, and find a lot of inspiration on this channel as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Time with Tiffy's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a while now here with Tuber Chat, but I hope everybody will connect if you haven't already. And then if anybody has the ability to share today's stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that. Of course, it does wonders for the algorithm, not just today, but in the coming days and weeks, I'm sure. Life with Boo, good to see you in the house. And we will get moving with the wheel again. Let's spin and see who's going to be coming up next. We're going to look at Mrs. VSNC09. This is an extremely supportive creator. So they're here with us in Tuber Chat pretty much every day now. But as well, they've been over in the Copyright Free Music channel just about every day as well. Now, I'm still getting to know this channel and its creator, but I think it speaks volumes about the creator behind the channel when I talk about the way they're supporting this way, right? So for instance, for those of you who haven't already seen it, all of the same music that you hear in the background of Tuber Chat is available as copyright free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. And we have a virtual 24-hour live stream running over there. Mrs. VSNC09 is often there helping keep the conversation going, which is very cool. Fanatic Guide, yes. It was pretty fun over there with Sam's live stream. Absolutely, for his birthday. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, it's Sam's Vlogs Trains and More's birthday today, and Fanatic Guide was over there with a lot of other creators that are familiar faces, and he had a great birthday live stream. Forks and Chopsticks is in the house. Good to see you here. And Team Gravely's in the house. Thank you so much. Yeah, I caught them on a live stream earlier. And then let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And like I said, I'm still getting to know Mrs. VSNC09. But hopefully everybody else will enjoy getting to know them as well. We don't have a sub count on that channel, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. One of the things I like to do for creators under 100, or if I don't know the sub count, is to leave a comment on the discussion tab, and that will just give the algorithm an extra little boost to say, hey, I want to be subscribed to this channel. Please don't take that away if YouTube decides to play games with their numbers in the next day or two. Let's look at Emotion right now. They actually have a live stream running right this second, but that's okay. Teresa's Life Vlogs. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly for you. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And then Emotion is running a live stream now with excerpts from some other live streams, which is a very cool idea. He's got a few people in there already. This is a fully monetized channel, so there's lots of ways to support him when we get there, including super chats and memberships. Emotion is a great friend and a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter with 1,600 subscribers on this official music channel. He happens to be a talented singer and songwriter, and this is where we see his original works. Then as well, I'm going to show you his second channel, and there's some of his generosity you see right there. Emotion just dropped a super chat on us, as he's done many times before. So thank you for that. Writing with Emotion New Soul is the second channel from Emotion. He's already got featured channels happening there. And then as well, this is where we get a behind the scenes look at the creator behind the channels, and we get a look at the writing process he uses to come up with the ideas for his original works. And then as well, he's even experimenting with reaction videos, and as you can see, that's had some wild success to get him going, which is cool. 366 subscribers over here. I'm hoping everybody will support Emotion on both channels to get him moving on both of those. I might need you to pardon me again for another second. It looks like we're going to have Wolfspear Productions coming up next. All right, pardon me for that. Wolfspear Productions, I said, was going to come up next. This is another creator who not only is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, but somebody who is willing to share information and engage both the chat and outside conversation. I talk to them frequently. Anybody can reach out to me anytime on Instagram. It's the best place to get a hold of me, Wolfspear Productions, and I talk frequently about different things that are going on with YouTube, things that we're experiencing or learning in our journeys, and I'm always happy to have that kind of information coming around because we can spread it throughout the community so that everybody can make better decisions for their videos and channels, including myself. Wolfspear Productions has 172 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, and what you'll find on this channel is pure variety. So for instance, they happen to be a truck driver, so they take us around on their travels, but then as well, they do very interesting individual videos that bring a lot of variety to the channel. They've done a couple of collaborations with other creators, and then as well, you'll see on the banner here, we talk about Jester's house. Jester is a very energetic friend, a furry friend to Wolfspear Productions that everybody can enjoy when they get there as well. Now you see they're also doing the featured channels collaboration here front and center. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. That's where the strong and solid foundations for our channels really comes from, and Wolfspear Productions is definitely somebody who you can connect with for that reason. Here's a whole series of Jester's house, which is very cool. I wonder if I run over these, are any of them going to run? Maybe they don't run when they're in playlists like that, right? Is that why? Or am I mistaken? No, this one runs. So we can see there's a handful of variety. I still can't figure out why some videos play and some don't. You see what I mean when you hover over them? But that's okay. When you get to Wolfspear Productions, you'll get an idea of the kind of variety that is over there, and the kind of support that will be coming back to you as they give to both myself and Tuberchat. So, Abby Stalkermom, let's get you onto the wheel. Let's get Fanatic Guide on there. Forks and Chopsticks. And I'll add one more for now. Let's get Haunted Scoso on there. And then I'll add some more as we need them. Actually, let's get Team Good. Oh, Team Goodman's already on. Okay, yes. And then I'll add some more as we need them. Let's get your girl Lala. And I'll spin. We'll get another channel up here. I'll add some more names shortly. I know it's time for Life with Boo to get up next. Yeah, it's so weird, Fanatic Guide. I don't know what on earth. I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm not taking the time right this second to sit and really look and try to figure out what the situation is. I wonder if there's a way to know. Because if there is, then that would be helpful, right? But I can't be sure right now. So Scratch and PPA is here. This is one of the most supportive creators that I have met on all of YouTube. They're somebody who moderates actually on all of my channels, but they've become a great friend. They're somebody who also reaches out when they notice things on YouTube. Especially Scratch and PPA has been responsible for me, otherwise not knowing about some of the shout out videos that have been out there about Tuberchat, because Scratch and PPA is out supporting people so much, so often. He often will catch things that I don't catch, and I'm sure that's the case for a lot of creators. So, Social Couplepreneur, good to see you in the house. Now, Scratch and PPA is so unbelievably supportive that what happens is when he runs a premiere, which he does every Tuesday, you get a chat that runs even faster than Tuberchat. It runs faster than most you've ever seen. And that's because of the overwhelming support that he gives to others, so therefore it comes back all at once during these premieres. It's very high energy, very fast paced, a lot of fun to be a part of, and I try never to miss them. Actually, I have an alarm on my phone for Scratch and Pete's premieres. They run every Tuesday around lunch in the Eastern Time Zone at 12:15 exactly on Tuesdays. And it's an interactive series of videos. So what happens is you have the ability to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. So it sets his series apart, makes it unique and a lot of fun to be a part of and interact with. I hope everybody will connect with Scratch and PPA if you haven't already. At 748 subscribers, he's almost halfway to 800 right now. I'm hoping we can get him a little bit farther today. And then as well, he does a very thoughtful and considerate job of featuring a different creator in every single one of his premieres, which is very cool because that gives you 37 opportunities to meet generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters who've had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I know. So you'll see Scratch and PA here in Tuberchat regularly. As a matter of fact, I think every single day. I don't know if there's ever been a live stream that Scratch and PA has missed ever at all since finding Tuberchat, but especially not since being a moderator for over a year now, I believe. I'd have to go back and try to figure these dates out, but it's a long time. Chris's Clever Craft is here as well. This happens to be a member, so I put him on the wheel as soon as he got here. That was Chris Clever Craft has actually been here since the beginning of today's live stream. For those of you who don't already know, it's Sam's Vlogs Trains and More's birthday, by the way. And then Chris's Clever Craft has 303 subscribers right now. So you'll notice right away all of the featured channels that Chris's Clever Craft has got front and center on their channel. And I think that speaks volumes about the character of the creator and their generosity to put so many other creators ahead of themselves before you even get to any of their videos. Now, when we go over here and we look at what they've got, it's pure variety on Chris's Clever Crafts channel. They're bringing us all kinds of different stuff, from a almost cooking video here to how-to videos, and then hanging out with a bunch of animals, which is very cool as well. So we never know what's coming next with Chris's Clever Craft, but we do have a fun time hanging out there. This is also a creator who engages the chat. They happen to be a generous supporter as well, but they always bring fun and energy into the chat with them. So I hope everybody will enjoy that kind of support coming back to them after you connect with Chris's Clever Craft. And they are definitely a great friend to Superchat. They support on all of my channels, but then as well, they even go farther to support other channels that I work with as well. So let's spin the wheel. I need one more second after the wheel spins, and I'll be right back again very quickly this time. This is a close one here. Lady T Speaks, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. When we get back, we're going to look at your girl Lala. All right, a little bit longer than I thought there, but thank you everybody for your patience. CJ Scams, good to see you here for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. I wonder if that's a channel that we already know. When I use my thing to click that channel, I can't catch it right away. Have a look in a second here. And then your girl Lala, I said, was coming up next. Let's get that channel up on the screen, and then we will soon be adding some more names to our wheel. Radical Productions is back in the house. And they've got 716 subscribers. This is an extremely supportive creator. This is somebody who I see out supporting others regularly. Your girl Lala, when I'm bouncing in between premieres, live streams, and things like that, I see them out there as well. Excuse me. As well, they're here with Superchat just about every day. They've been known to come by our copyright-free music channel as well. And yeah, hopefully other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. It took me a second to find the new channel that just came in, CJ Scams, but when I go and look, it looks like a legitimate channel, so forgive me. When we see a name like that, I have to wonder if it's somebody coming in for malicious ideas, but I understand. I just had a quick look at their about page, and it looks like something similar to what Rabbit Hole Clicker might be doing, where they kind of turn the table on scammers that are out there. All that fluff and stuff, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. That's a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. So we'll make your channel the next one that we look at before I start spinning the wheel again. And I thank you very much for that extra support with that super chat. As you can see, because they gave that, their link has been dropped in the chat. so you can connect to them easily. Your girl Lala brings to us a lot of variety. Obviously, there's some cooking videos here, which is very cool, and a lot of outdoor stuff. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and seeing the kind of variety that comes from them, but particularly the kind of support that they give. Like I said, they're a very supportive channel. Roy and Becky's Travels, thank you for the time that you spent. I am going to put their channel up at some point. I'm adding you to the wheel even though you're heading out. Roy and Becky's Travels has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long time. Let's get Holly's Hobby House on there as well. Holly's Hobby House has been a longtime friend of Superchat as well. Very supportive channel. And I'll get some more names on there in a bit. So Roy and Becky's Travels, I'm just gonna, when it comes up, if I put a channel on the screen and the creator's not still in the chat, we'll just look at it quickly. Roy and Becky's Travels has been here for quite some time. Vibes with the Thompson family still in the house. Very good to see them hanging out. Vibes with the Thompson family is another creator that's out supporting often. We're going to look at all that fluff and stuff, and then Forks and Chopsticks off the wheel will be the next channel that we look at. So all that fluff and stuff, thank you one more time for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. I'm just organizing my wheel here a little bit so I don't lose my place. All that fluff and stuff has 361 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. And this is a channel that I'm still getting to know. They have a lot of variety here, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and enjoy some of the support coming back from them that we see them out giving to others as well. And they've only found Tuber Chat within the last couple of months, but have already been very engaging here in the chat. And then Social Couplepreneur still hanging out, very cool. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. And if other creators see that, they should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I'm gonna, it's gonna be another few minutes before I start adding some more names to the wheel, but we've got a long way to go. We've got about an hour, let's say, if everybody wants, and we will go and watch a premiere from Kristen Welton right after Tuber Chat in another hour or so, and then followed by another premiere that will come from Wolfsbear Productions right after. Everybody will be able to continue connecting the same way that we are here in those live chats, and we'll likely meet some more friends and family members over there. So I accidentally spun the wheel again. I keep losing my place here. We're going to get Jessica's place up after Forks and Chopsticks. 576 subscribers here. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. It's actually right around the corner for them. Abby Stalker Mom says they're hungry as usual. And then Chris's Clever Craft is always spreading positivity, hoping everybody's having a good day. Certainly I hope so as well. It looks like everybody's doing okay here in the chat. Yeah, I'm always good. A social couplepreneur, it gets a little bit busy. Tuber Chat's been, you know, growing and this and that. We just hit, hopefully it's stuck, but when I looked at it last night, it was exactly at 2,900 subscribers. So we might, I have to look again and see if we've actually held it. It says 2.9K, so we're officially on the road to 3K right now, which is very, very cool, and I'm very grateful for everybody hanging out and helping to push Tuber Chat, because it certainly is working. And then, did YouTube change live so that you can't go back in them? And then Chris's Levercraft, forgive me if I'm taking that out of context. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. There are there's a lot of glitches with YouTube. So I now have subscriber only mode put on the Tuber Chat live streams. People have to watch for 5 minutes, or they have to be subscribed for 5 minutes before they can chat. And what that's meant for is to make sure that people are not wasting their time. So let's say they come, they never seen a grow stream before, they don't like what they're doing, or they don't understand, or they don't like it for any reason at all. They can go without having to subscribe and get into the chat and start getting people following each other and all that kind of stuff. This way, it's better for everybody, because only people who like what we're doing or are interested in what we're doing, supporting the way we are, will stay. So hopefully that helps. But then as well, when I tried it the first time, it caused a big problem, because a lot of creators who are already subscribed could not get in. So I had to leave it off for about a month, and then we put it back on. I don't know if that's what you mean. Oh, I see what you mean, Chris's Clever Craft. No, I understand now. I turned that off. So that's a feature, I think it's called DVR, like digital video recorder. What that does, it's very easy. I don't know if anybody, like how many people have experienced this. You can be in a live stream and accidentally click something, because I'm on the computer, I'm always clicking everything, and I'm way too fast than everything else. You can accidentally click and find yourself at a different place in the live stream than the host is talking about. So I might be talking about something, somebody may be responding to something from half an hour ago, and not understand why I'm ignoring them, and things get out of context and stuff like that. So it's no big deal. It's just something I'm more experimenting with, but I've found that happen a couple of times. So I decided to turn that off. We'll see. I might put it back on. Shards of Gaming, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. But that's what that is. So to get to that setting, though, I believe you must go into the YouTube live studio for each live stream. Because I use Streamlabs OBS, it seems to take all the settings that I use from the stream before when I'm setting the next one up and add it, and that's one of them. If I'm right. Like I said, I've only done it a couple times now. And then Jessica's Place is here with 825 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 900 that they're thinking about. And we're seeing some serious hairstyles on this channel. As you can see, beauty, hair, tutorials, DIY, and lifestyle. So there's a bit of variety here. Oh, and then thank you, CJ Scams. Thank you very much. And then, yeah, Chris's Clever Craft. I wondered for a second what you were meaning, but I remember about the feature. So I like to experiment with all the different features, and I try to think about what's the best way to make sure that everybody's having the best experience while they're watching here in Tuber Chat, right? It's most effective if everybody's in real time, whereas you could probably see how in some live streams it wouldn't matter even if somebody slipped behind or wanted to go back and see something, right? But the whole live stream will still be there afterwards. When we're done, everybody could go back and watch a replay. Bonnie Rose is back in the house. Good to see you here. Let's spin the wheel, and we'll get another channel up. Like I said, we've got just under an hour, and then we're going to go and watch a premiere from Kristen Welton, followed by a premiere from Wolfspear Productions. Everybody will be able to continue connecting in those live chats, so that can be an extended hour of Tuber Chat like connecting with other friends and family members. We're going to look at Fanatic Guide now. And there's more to this channel than gaming. So Fanatic Guide has a lot of video game videos here and premieres often, but as well, we notice some wild success in some of the how-to videos and other things that they've got here. Many over 10,000, one over 20, one over 30, one over 60, and we watched this one over the course of a couple of months go from in the 60s to over 74,000 views now, which is really, really cool. The biggest thing that I can mention about Fanatic Guide, though, is first of all, they're willing to engage the chat. They're willing to share information, but as well, they've got, quite a bit of experience with over 2,400 subscribers. But as well, they're extremely supportive. So they support on all of my channels, and they're very engaging in the chat when you engage conversation in a live chat like this, you're actually doing the host a great service. So there's a lot of conversation that goes on here in Superchat between friends and between creators as we meet and get to know each other and stuff, for which I'm grateful. But that can really benefit any streamer. So when you're in there and having conversation, it can really be helpful because the algorithm keeps track of how many messages are going through the chat while the live stream is running. That's an analytic that's very important. Just Me Fifi, Unique Fee, good to see you in the house, and Call Me Ender, good to have you back in here as well. Both Fanatic Guide and Call Me Ender have been previously featured channels on Tuber Chat. Today's featured channel is How To with Key. Yes. My mind slipped for a quick second. How To with Key is our featured channel for today. And we look at the featured channel for the first 5 or 10 minutes of every live stream, and then we promote them throughout our other social media, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, which you have seen. So let's spin. Let's get another channel up here, and then I'm going to add some more names to our wheel. And we've got a long way to go, so we're going to be able to get lots of channels on the screen today. Abby Stalker Mom is coming up right now. She's been waiting on the Wheel of Doom, which has also recently been called the Wheel of Wait or the Wheel of Patience. But Abby Stalker Mom's another extremely supportive creator. So this is somebody who's here with us in Tuber Chat every day, and then over on the Copyright Free Music channel almost every day. And I also see Abby Stalker Mom out supporting a lot of other creators as well. So when we see fitness, health, and wellness here, we actually get a little bit more motivation from them as well. Some of these calming live streams that they've done, and then as well a mix of videos. So it's great that we have so many creators that are willing to provide inspirational or motivating inspirational or motivating content for us all. And I really do appreciate that kind of thing. So we always have, you know, resources to go to when we need to just chill, or whether we need to pick me up and things like that. So it's very cool. Let me see what I can do about getting some more names onto the wheel right now. Bonnie Rose has been here a while. Radical Productions. Vibes with the Thompson family. And you see, I'll get some more names as I need them. This is CJ Scams on there. And let's spin, and we'll get another channel up here. Abby Stalker Mom has 577 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. Nita VR Designs has had the pole position on the Wheel of Doom for a while now. One thing that we've noticed over the last many weeks is that when somebody's got the top position on the wheel, it tends to take a long time for it to come out. We don't know why. It's fully random, of course. There's no rhyme or reason to it, but it just seems that way. Team Goodman is coming up next. And Tuggus Art Studio, good to see you back in the house. And thank you, the How-To Lady. The How-To Lady is always spreading all kinds of positivity and kind words. But she's got a ton of energy, and you see that in her videos and on her channel as well, in the support she gives to others. Team Goodman has a lot of variety on their channel. You really never know what's coming next from these creators, but they do a mix of videos and live streams. They're extremely supportive. They're here in Tuber Chat almost every single day. Now, we don't have a sub count on this channel right now. We know they have over 1,000, but it's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So hopefully everybody will enjoy supporting them and enjoying some of their support coming back to you as well after you connect with them. His Word is in the house. Good to see you. I finally caught them on a live stream again this morning. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them as well. His Word's been a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. Roy and Becky's Travels is coming up. Now this is a Chris's Clever Craft has some pretty clever things to say, as a matter of fact. Roy and Becky's Travels are generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. They actually have quite a tight-knit community around them. And they do a lot of work when it comes to producing their videos. You'll see that when you get there. And they do a mix of videos and live streams. They live stream frequently. I'm just going to look at the channel quickly because I know they've already gone for today, but I just want to introduce you to it if you haven't already seen them. I always have a good time hanging out with them. They're fully monetized with lots of ways to support them, including memberships and super chats when you get there. And then with 1,470 subscribers, hopefully soon we can get them rolling towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. And then, yes, Chris's Clever Craft, the thumbs up button doesn't care how you hit it as long as you hit it. So if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help, of course. And like I keep saying, I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. Vibes with the Thompson family is coming up right now. They've got 1,110 subscribers or so, which means they've got their 1,100 locked in. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, get them rolling on the road towards 1,200. And I'm going to get up for a quick second. I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to leave you with Vibes with the Thompson family for a second. I'm not going to turn the chat off this time. I'll be right back. Alright, pardon me for that. We are good to go. And let me whip my green screen back into place here. I love my green screen. I've been using this ever since Superchat started last year. And it's mobile, so it just takes 2 seconds to put up, take down. I did a review of it on my personal channel if you're looking for something like that. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. We'll look at Bonnie Rose. This is another creator who allows people to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here in Superchat. They'll actually encourage it. And let's get their channel up here. 489 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to over the 490 that they're looking for right now, closer to 500. Life with Boo is still in the house. Let's get them on the wheel. Thank you. And we still got a while to go. We're going to get everybody's channel on the screen, I'm sure. And then in about a half an hour from now, we're going to go and watch a premiere from Kristen Welton. Everybody will be able to continue connecting during that live chat. And then as well, we're going to watch a premiere right after from Wolfspear Productions, where everybody will be able to continue connecting as well. I'm just looking at something in the in another window here. And then Artfully Blind with Diana just came in. Artfully Blind with Diana is a member, so I put them on the wheel right away. They're an energetic creator that will encourage and allow everybody to connect in their live streams as well. And then if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. TWT TV, let's get you on the wheel. Let's spin. I'm going to move a little bit faster. And like I said, we've just got about 15 or 30 minutes left to go. We're going to get as many channels on the screen as we can. We should be able to get to everybody. And look at the luck that Artfully Blind with Diana has. I just put you on the wheel and you came up right away. We'll have a look at what they got going on. Let's get Angel Downstairs Rachel on there as well. And Artfully Blind with Diana has over 3,000 subscribers. They're actually getting very close to 3,100. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer. What I like to say about any creators over 3,000 is there's likely a lot to be learned from them, as well as entertained and inspired by, because you know, when you get to that level, you've obviously got some instinct, you've improved your video production, your knowledge of YouTube, the algorithm, and you've had a few things fly, which is great. And then as well, all that fluff and stuff, yeah, we've actually doing okay with the thumbs up today. Excuse me, which I appreciate from everybody. Artfully Blind with Diana is fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get to her channel, including super chats and memberships. And then you'll see a lot of variety on this channel. So first of all, she does a lot of live streaming, but there's a mix of videos and live streams. And then as well, sometimes she gets into things like game nights and things like that. So there's a lot of variety. She's an extremely energetic creator. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get over there, and she's extremely supportive as well. So you'll enjoy that kind of support coming back to you after you connect with her. I'm going to spin the wheel again. If anybody hasn't already talked about swapping playlists that wants to, all you have to do is say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators who should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Swapping playlists is the one legitimate thing we can do to pump our hours up, but the reason why I promote it so much here on Superchat is because it's a great way to get a friendship started and trade favors with another creator. And this is where the strong and solid foundation for our channels really comes from, when you have creators who are going to favor you and support you when they see your videos coming out and live streams and things like that. I must have misspelled Angel Downstairs Rachel, but I'll get to the channel in a quick second. It's because I didn't put a space. So it's Angel space Downstairs Rachel, and here she is right here. This happens to be actually a family friend and in real life, and she's got over 100 subscribers right now. 106 means she's pretty much got it locked in. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. It's pure variety on this channel, but she's been with Superchatters for a long time, so definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter. And I will look at adding some more names to the wheel in another moment, and we'll make sure we get to everybody. We've still got a long way to go. Oh, Tuggus Art channel is here. Tuggus Art Studios, right? Tuggus Art Studio. And then we'll start spinning the wheel. Everybody will get onto the wheel and the screen today. We'll make sure of that. And then, like I said, in about 25 minutes or so, we'll go and watch a premiere. So we've got 2 premieres coming up, and we'll basically do it in a train style of raid. So what will happen is Kristen Welton's live premiere will run right after Superchat, and I'll let this live stream run right up until the moment that that premiere is going to start. And then just after that, or just before that premiere ends, we'll have another premiere started already from Wolfspear Productions, and then we can jump from one live chat to the other and then continue connecting the same way that we are here in Superchat. Life with Boo is up on the screen right now. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We don't have a sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we always just want to push each other along. And one of the things I like to do when I don't have a sub count on the channel is to hit the discussion tab here and leave a comment. That can give the algorithm an extra little boost to say, hey, I want to be subscribed to this channel, so please don't take that away if the YouTube algorithm decides to play numbers or play games with their numbers in the next couple of days, as sometimes it likes to do. And then let's spin the wheel again. And we'll get another channel up here, and then I'll start adding some more names. I know Call Me Ender needs to come on. At some point, we're going to look at Haunted Scouts for the first time, and that's going to be right now. So we'll see what they've got going on, and I will add some more names to the wheel before we spin again. Haunted Scouts is here for the first time. And I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I always look for something over 10 minutes if I can, or at least around there. I'll take this 12-minute one. And I'll add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Next, the next live stream, which is tomorrow, is going to be very, very, very late. I know for some of our friends, because of time zones, it's going to look like we're running 2 live streams on Monday. It's actually, I'm in the Eastern time zone, so it's going to be very late on Sunday night for us. I'm probably going to move it around a little bit. As a matter of fact, let's do it right now. Let me show everybody how to do this. In case you want to reschedule a video, I made it a little bit too late. So I'm going to punch it back just by about a half an hour, or just by about an hour for tomorrow. So I'll show you how to do this. We go into our YouTube studio, and you have to forgive me because my internet, for some reason, while I live stream and I try to do things on the screen, it's so unbelievably slow. And there it is. So 2902. We're officially on the road to 3,000 right now, everybody. So thank you very much for hanging out and being a part of the Superchat family. It is moving along just nicely. And it might be interesting for you to know, but we always have just about every day anywhere from 5 to 15% of the channels that come through are brand new. This is tomorrow's live stream. Let me get into the settings here. Shards of Gaming, who's in the chat with us right now, is actually our featured channel for tomorrow. Now I'm going to move this, and I'm going to put it just an hour earlier. And that should be fine for tomorrow. So it's very late. Like I said, we move the times around. But tomorrow, just because I have family obligations during the day, we're going to do that. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here, and then I'll see what is happening with Holly's Hobby House. Chris's Clever Craft. Holly's Hobby House is an extremely supportive creator. So this is a creator who I see out supporting others regularly. It's been a little while since they've been here in Superchat, but it's great to have them back in the house. Oh, you did change the name. I wondered about that when we saw Holly's today. Yeah, okay, so Holly's Hobby House, I understand. So they might be changing the name of this channel to just Holly's. Or they changed it and changed it back or something like that. But like I said, Holly's Hobby House has been a loyal and dedicated supporter for quite some time. I've seen them supporting other creators as well. And then the How To Lady, always spreading positivity through the chat. Like I said, a very energetic creator and somebody who always engages conversation, which is great. And also, it's nice when you get to her channel too, after we talk about this, you find motivating and inspiring things there. Willow's Creations, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I did say I was going to get some more names on the wheel. So let's get Call Me Ender on there. Call Me Ender was recently featured. Let's get Willow's Creations. I didn't put Shards of Gaming on yet, eh? Shards of Gaming will come up. Just Me, Fifi, Unique Fee. And let's spin. We're moving a little bit farther. So, Social Couplepreneur, thank you so much. Forgive me, I haven't put you on the wheel yet. I'll do that right now. CJ Scams is coming up. So this is a channel we're going to look at for the first time right now. Let's get CJ Scams ready to go. We'll give Holly's Hobby House just another moment here. I'm going to put Social Couplepreneur on the wheel. And then I will start looking for anybody that hasn't been on the wheel yet, and we'll make sure that you get on. We've got time to watch, to have a look at many more channels before we go for Kristen Welton's premiere in another 20 minutes, and we're going to be able to continue connecting over there in that live stream, in the live chat, and then as well, Wolfspear Productions has a premiere coming right after that premiere. Wolfspear Productions premiere will start just a moment before Kristen Welton's ends, so we can jump right from one live chat into the next and continue connecting, which will be really cool. I'll leave this live stream running until those start. CJ Scams is here with 300 subscribers for the first time. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your one of your latest videos here, this 12-minute one, added into my live, or into my watch later list. And what that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live stream. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones, which we do every day. And then let's look at Social Couplepreneur right now. It's been a little while since we've had this channel on the screen. Social Couplepreneur now has 1,840 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,900 that they're thinking about. And, CJ Scams. Okay, actually, it's good that you say that. Yeah, so there might be some adult language there. Now, the truth is, so we do have people of all ages here in Tuberchat, but because of some of the controls we've put on, like the subscriber only mode and slow mode and stuff like that, that tends to prevent younger creators, like really young creators, from coming in or staying at all. So we don't really have to worry too much about that. But it is great that you've mentioned that. Social Couplepreneur, like I said, is getting on towards 1,900 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. And they're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when you get there, including super chats and memberships. Is there anybody that hasn't been on the wheel that's still in the chat? We still got quite a few people here, which is great. We're going to go, like I said, for a raid to Kristen Welton and then to Wolfspear Productions, where everybody's going to be able to continue connecting the same way that we are here. His word hasn't been up yet. I'm going to put his word onto the wheel and we'll spin. I'm going to get the link ready for our first raid. And I'm just going to pin it so that everybody can get to it when we need it. And Shards of Gaming is coming up. Let's see what they got going on for us. We'll have a better look at this channel tomorrow when they're featured on Tuberchat. Trees Life Vlogs, thank you so much for the membership. I really do appreciate that. What that means is, every time you're here now, I will put your channel onto the wheel as soon as I see you in the chat. But for today, we're going to make that channel The next one that we look at before I spin the wheel again, and I see that Hilda DC is in the house. Sorry, Teresa's. I'm sorry, I did that to you twice today. Teresa's Life Vlogs. Now, this is a new channel. This is one of the reasons why I like putting channels on the screen the way that we do, is because over time I get to know the channel and the creators, hopefully, and do a better job of promoting you every time you're here. Let's get Hilda DC on the wheel. Now I'm going to have to start moving between channels, so we'll do like a minute a channel. Shards of Gaming has 227 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. And this is a creator that is extremely supportive. They always engage the chat. They are personally responsible for probably hundreds of thumbs up here on Superchat, because they're constantly reminding everybody to give the thumbs up and push us a little bit farther. We're doing great today. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will, because they really do help. So next we're going to look at Teresa's Life Vlogs, and we're looking at this channel on the screen for the first time today. But thank you so much for that membership, and as you can see, they're very close to 1,000 subscribers with 974 right now. Now, one of the things I don't do here on Superchat is push. And like, you know, I could probably say, okay, everybody, let's go, let's subscribe to this channel and get them over 1,000 right now. But the problem with that is here in Superchat, we're very focused on connecting the right way, making sure you get solid subscribers, true supporters who are going to stay. So for that reason, I don't do it. But we can see that this creator is very close to 1,000. They're going to have it within the next few days, I'm sure. We can get them a little bit farther right now. AceFlaw1, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And let me see what I can do about getting a video to connect with you. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I'll take this 14-minute one, add it into my watch later list, and after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list, watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment, and then I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then obviously you're subscribed because you've got a membership with Superchat now, and I really appreciate that extra support, so thank you for that. Let's get Radical Productions up here. This is a creator with just thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers. As we can see, they're well over 6K with about 6,040 right now. Hopefully we can get them moving towards the 6,100 that they're thinking about. And what you'll find on this channel is creators who are bringing awareness to homelessness in America. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the kind of work that they're doing. And at some point, the proceeds from the organization intend to be directed towards initiatives to end homelessness in America, which is very cool. As you can see as well from their banner, uncovering the truth about systemic oppression. So hopefully you'll enjoy some of that and see the kind of work they're doing over there. And then I didn't know. Oh yeah, Makeup Mom and Son, of course, is interviewing Corinne and Mark right now. I don't know how long they'll be on. They both can keep live streams going for a long time. So it's very possible that Makeup Mom and Son's live stream, in where she's interviewing Corinne and Mark right now, might still be going on by the time that Wolfsbear Productions premiere is done after Kristen Welton, after Superchat, which is coming up in the next 10 or so minutes. So lots of stuff to watch today. Nita VR Designs, I still got to catch up with this channel, but this is somebody who's here with Superchat just about every single day now. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We don't have a sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, and we just want to be pushing each other along towards our next goal. So I've dropped the link one more time. Kristen Welton's premiere is coming up next. We can head over there anytime we want, or we'll all go over together there soon. Andy AceFlaw1 is willing to swap playlists. If anybody here is willing to swap playlists, please just simply say so in the chat. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way out if you haven't already given one. and give Kristen Walton a thumbs up on the way in. Same thing for Wolfspare Productions when we go over there right after, and those links will be provided. So you can see that Kristen Walton's link is already pinned to the chat right now, and I'll drop it a couple more times. And right now we're looking at Tuggus Art Studio. So this is a fairly new connection for Superchat. And as promised, I did connect with this creator. I like to watch longer videos when I connect from here in Superchat. When you see a red line like this, and it's only at the beginning of the video, most often it's not just that the creator only watched a minute, it's because they went back to comment after, or for whatever reason I still can't figure out to this day. There's glitches with that too. After you, let's say, run a playlist like I do with my watch later list, sometimes the lines come back not all the way across, but that's okay. Tuggus Art Studio, hopefully everybody will give a warm welcome and you know, see them join into the Superchat community. Let's get Shards of Gaming. Oh, Shards of Gaming. Did we see it already? Yeah, we just looked at it, right? And I said we're going to have another look at it tomorrow when they're featured. Blue House Travels is in the house. Thank you for coming in. Always good to see you in the house. And TWTTV is coming up next. This is a creator with 2 channels. They're longtime friends of TuberChat. Both of their channels have been featured this year, as a matter of fact. TWTTV is a dynamic family of creators, really. So it's a couple of creators, but really a family. And we see a lot of variety from them. I'm looking forward to another new video from you coming up. I still got to catch up with this, but they tend to post frequently. And then, so it's pure variety on this channel. They do a mix of videos and live streams. And then when we hit Lil Red and Bunny tracks, this is the same creator. So what we find here is music videos made by the same creators from TWTTV. So very, very cool. And I think that's kind of awesome between a couple of creators to be doing. Just Me Fifi, Unique Fee, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to put your channel up right away before I spin the wheel again. But we will get to everybody's channel before we go in another 7 or 8 minutes for Kristen Walton's premiere. Everybody will be able to continue connecting in that live chat the same way that we do here, and then the same for Willow's Productions. When we get over there, they will allow and encourage us to connect in the same way, and their premiere will be even longer. So we'll probably have at least another hour of Superchat style connecting available to be done through these live chats. Just Me Fifi Unique Fee has 1,210 subscribers right now. They've got their 1,200 locked in. I'm hoping we could push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. They've been a longtime friend of TuberChat, but as well, this is a very supportive creator. So when I'm out supporting other creators myself in between premieres, live streams, and things like that, I run into Just Me Fifi Unique Fee regularly. Get Trapped YT, good to see you in the house. They actually did a live stream yesterday where they ran the music from the copyright free channels live stream as well, which I really appreciate. So for that reason, I added them to the front page on that channel, and their video, of course, which I do with all creators who end up doing that. Call Me Ender is in the house. For anybody who hasn't seen what I'm talking about yet, all the same music that you hear in the background of TuberChat is available as copyright free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. The link for that is dropped occasionally here in the chat, and it's on our front page. And then AceFlaw1 has been added here. Blue House Travels will be next. And pardon me for a second. And then Call Me Ender is an extremely supportive creator. They're here with us almost every single day. They've been recently featured on TuberChat, as a matter of fact. So with 432 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. So I'm kind of rifling through channels now because we're going to go in another just over 5 minutes. And like I said, we're going to continue on to a premiere raid train where what we're going to do is we're going to go to Kristen Walton first, and then Wolfspare Productions right after, within about 15 minutes. and everybody's going to be able to continue connecting the same way that we do here. Hilda DC is a very much loved and well-respected creator in the small YouTuber community, happens to be a member here, a moderator here at Superchat, so we see her regularly. She's a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I haven't seen Reese Pretzels. See, we're in Canada, sometimes we don't get this stuff, so that's got me pure stressed out right now. Because I want to know what those are like. I like all the Reese stuff. Of course, we shouldn't eat it, but why don't we eat tons of it, right? Hilda DC is always doing mukbangs and challenges and reviews and things like that, which is very cool. She's got a lot of variety on her channel, but she also does random live streams. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. We don't have a sub count right now, but that's okay. We just want to push her towards her next milestone. And Hilda DC is an extremely supportive creator as well. Watch WX, did I not put your channel up? Forgive me, they've been actually with us for a long time today. We'll get their channel onto the wheel right this second. Watch WX, and here, his word, I was actually with them earlier today for a live stream. That was something that I was noticing now that we see it. I don't know if it was happening last weekend too, but it was happening yesterday. And I was saying, I was just with them on a live stream. Where did their live stream go? And I feel like this has been going on for a couple weeks now. Maybe it's just because it's processing or whatever, but I was with his word earlier today. There was music on the live stream and everything else, which was cool. So forgive me, Watch WX. We are going to look at your channel quickly. And then why don't we spin the wheel actually right now. His word has 1,230 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we could push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. I'm going to get the link one more time for Kristen Welton's premiere. We're going to go and raid. And I've also pinned the link so everybody can get to it easily whenever you'd like. Let's look at that luck. Watch what WX is coming up right now. This is a supportive creator. This is somebody who's actually been in Superchat every day since finding us, but also comes over to the copyright-free music channel to keep the conversation going over there. All while they're running at least one live stream at a time. So they've got 24-hour live stream going on as well. They happen to be a fellow Canadian. As a matter of fact, as far as I understand, from Ontario, right where I am also. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. 109 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther along the road to the 200 that we know that they're thinking about. And then Hira Festi, we don't do a lot of self-promotion here, but as you support other creators, you'll find people coming back to support you as well. Get Trapped YT. Like I said, was using our copyright-free music in their Grand Theft Auto live stream yesterday, which was really cool. Willow's Creations is coming up right now. This is an extremely supportive creator. This is somebody who, when I'm out supporting others, bouncing in between premieres and live streams and things like that, I run into Willow's Creations supporting others, which is really cool. Mama's Handprint is in the house. Good to see you here. And Willow's Creations, we don't have a sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. I do see that they've got an 800 subscriber giveaway here, which is very cool. I got to catch up with them, but that might be a great video to catch up with. And then you'll see that Willow's Creations actually has business going on outside. I think they said Etsy. Am I right about that? It's something I don't talk about enough when I talk about this channel. Oh, they've got their own website anyway, so you'll see that willowscreations.com, and you can go over there and see the products that they're actually creating here on their channel, which are very cool. And you're right, Haunted Scouse, there are lots of great channels in here, lots of very serious creators, serious about growing their channel, serious about supporting each other over the long term. So it's very cool. Get Trapped YT was last night, like I said, doing a live stream where they were using the the copyright-free music channels music behind, which was very cool. So 444 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They're fairly new to Superchat, only here for the second time now. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And I will drop the link again in another moment. Kristen Welton's premiere will start shortly, and Wolf Spirit Productions will be right after. So we will be able to continue connecting in their live chats the same way that we are here in Superchat, and I will leave this live chat running for a few extra minutes just so that we can clean up our connections here. So it's almost like an extended hour of Superchat-like connecting that's going to go on. Andy Aceflaw1 has been with me for at least a year and a half, an extremely supportive creator. They've been with Superchat from the very beginning, and with over 3,300, almost 3,400 subscribers, I'm hoping everybody will enjoy supporting Andy and getting the kind of support coming back from him that he gives as well. So forgive me to the channels that we're not going to get on the wheel or the screen today. TCG fam, thanks for coming in. You're just catching us at the end right now. I'm going to drop the link for Kristen Welton's premiere right now one more time. And I'll drop it again one more time after we're finished here. Blue House Travels is coming up, and I know I keep saying I got to learn about this channel a little bit more, but it's great to have you here. Forgive me for the very quick look we're doing at these last two channels. Thank you everybody for the time that you spent today. I really do appreciate every moment everybody spends here in Tuber Chat, and hopefully you leave a thumbs up for me on the way out. Give Kristen Welton a thumbs up on the way in. Give Wolf Spirit Productions a thumbs up when we get over to their premiere as well, which will be right after, and everybody can continue connecting, like I said, in the same way we do here. If anybody wants to do a last minute talk about swapping playlists, head over to Kristen Welton's premiere and you can say I am willing to swap playlists in her chat as well. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. We are back again tomorrow and on Monday. I have some family obligations tomorrow, so we're going to be much later than we usually are, but I will appreciate every moment that everybody can spend tomorrow as well, and hopefully other than that we'll see everybody again soon. Thanks everyone. Bye bye.